Hello. All right. We are almost set to go. We're going to wait for everybody to pop on. My name is Isabel with Sparkles in the ATL, and we are going to have a creepy good time today. I'm going to refresh my screen over here. Oh my goodness. Creepy good time along with this creepy weather that we're having outside too. Oh, I hate it when the screen gets stuck on, when I'm opening up my own page and the screen gets stuck on there and I have to see myself at an unflattering angle and I'm like, oh my God, no. Okay. All right. And we are set. We are ready to begin. How's everybody doing today? Who do we have in the house so far? I see a couple of people logging on already. I know everybody's like, well, Isabel's always like a minute or two late, so we're going to pop on a little bit. That's okay, too. And I know it's at like 1:30. Gosh, I love coming on at 1:30, though, early in the daytime. All right, we are good to go. And we are about to get started. Here we go. As soon as I slide it down. And we're good. Okay. Got it. Hello, Claudia. How are you today? All right. Okay, peeps. We are going to get started today, and we are going to make a Freddy Krueger, almost said game. We're not going to play a game. I don't want to play that game. A Freddy Krueger wreath today, and I got some stuff in. Butter nuggets. I just realized I forgot something. Oh my gosh, I don't know if my son can find it for me or not, and I don't want to disappear off screen, so let me give him a call. Hello, Barbara and Sue Ann and Miss Goldie. I love Goldie. That's a nice name. Hey. Let me call my son. Alejandro! Can you come here, baby? What good is kids? Well, I mean, kids, come here! You guys are going to listen to a yelling match with me now. I'm not yelling at my son. I'm just hoping he can find something for me downstairs. Come here, baby. Do you have pants on? Don't come in here if you don't have... Oh, God. What did I tell you? Alejandro, do me a favor. I need you to do something for me. What? I need you to go downstairs where the dining room's at and look for the claw hand. That's on the counter there. Look for the claw hand. I'm going to see if he can find it. Hello, Faye. Where's everybody from? We've got Michigan in the house. Miss Tammy is here. Miss Teresa is here. Hello. Yeah, I'm going to have to, luckily you can't see anything from my son walking in like that, so I'm okay. I'm okay about that.
Next time you have to do it.
Okay. I love you. Thank you, sir. I just didn't want to disappear off screen, y'all. All right. So, I got some stuff here. I don't know how it's going to play out. I just grabbed a bunch of random stuff that I liked, and I decided to go with it. We've got Kentucky. We've got Idaho. We're going to have to put some stuffing in that one. I don't even think I'm going to be able to put it on right now because I don't have any stuffing with me right now. I wonder if I can... Oh, I've got something that can do. I've got something we can use. It's not ideal. Look at that. What do you guys think? Is it scary? Is it creepy? Love it. All right, I think I've got something that can work for this. And we'll see how it goes. And if it doesn't work, well, then I'll just pop it on later, and that's not a big deal. This part's not coming with the kit anyway. It's just something I saw, and I was like, ooh, let me get it. It's a little flimsy, though. I'll be honest with y'all about this. I'm going to have to put some stuffing in this one, and I'm probably going to glue the glove in because the fingers keep wanting to pop out, if you guys can see right here, because it's meant to be worn as a decoration. I mean, as a Halloween thing. It is a pretty cool Halloween thing, though, because you can even adjust the little finger things here. That's actually pretty cool. So it can fit kids, too. But I'm going to hot glue those things in there. And then I'm going to add some stuffing right here so that it holds its shape. So, all right. I hope everybody's doing well. Let's go ahead and get started. Let me show you what we're working with today. We've got some awesome things. First of all, I want to show you the mesh that we have. I love it. I love burlap jute. I like deco mesh. It's metallic. It's nice, but I like the matteness of the burlap jute. So we've got this pretty burlap jute here today. Don't you just like the little, you've got the little red and the moss green and the natural woven into it. So we're using a 21-inch roll here. And we also have another burlap jute that we're going to be using. Tightening it up a little bit so you can see. Check out that one. So you can kind of see like the little lines of the natural in here woven in with the moss green as well. So I saw those, and y'all know me, when I fall in love with the mesh, that's it, game over. So we're going to be using those today. Hello, Karen from Las Vegas. We are, hopefully I can put this on for you guys, but it's going to need some, stuffing in it. Then we've got our little Elm Street sign we're going to use right here. So, and I've already prepped it earlier. It's not completely dry, but that's okay. And we have our little Freddy Krueger hat, and we can always like crush the hat in some more if we want to crush it in. So we've got that. And then because of the way the movie is, I don't know, I may or may not use this. It's just I happen to be walking through Hobby Lobby and I was like, ooh, I wonder how this would look. And if I don't use it for this, I'll use it for another wreath. But I had to get Freddy a rose. So we'll see if we end up using the rose or not. But I just loved the rose and I was like, well, let's go ahead. Let's go for it. So I'm going to move all these accessories out of the way for now so we can get started on the wreath. And it's a quick wreath. It's not a long, it's not hard, it's not complicated. If you saw my Jason video, I'm thinking I'm leaning the same way with it. I'm just not sure yet, but I'm thinking that's the direction that I am going to go in. So I'm going to bring y'all down until we are at a comfortable spot. There we go, right there. Let me try to see if we can get that lighting down a little bit too. There we go. Fabulous. Okay, and I see that he's a little crooked-eyed, so we are going to straighten him up. There we go. I think that will be good for the most part. Let's see here. Not like that. I think that'll be good. Right there. Okay, y'all. Let's get started. Okay. All right, so we are going to start with the base, and we are going to use the 21-inch mesh to do poofs, but y'all saw from the other video that there are different ways you could do this. You could cut this into 10-inch sections, and you could do poof curls. You could do almost a poof slash petalish type of end as well. Any of those methods would work. I'm just going to go ahead and use the roll the way it is. So I'm going to get some out here. Throw that accessory out of the way. Bring my little trash thing over here. Okay. And our first way that we're going to start, we're going to go all the way around the outer edge. Okay, so this is the part that we're going to start with. Wind's picking up out there. Shouldn't be too bad though. So, and when I do this, I always like to bring the two ends together first, like that. All right, and then just kind of pull it together. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be neat. I just want my two ends underneath it together first, okay? All right, and we're going to get this sucker hooked in place. I'm not using lights on this one because my concern is by the time we put everything on here, you're not even really going to see the lights in the first place. That ended up being the case for Jason. The lights ended up being a waste. So they're on there. It's just they're pointless. So maybe adding some lights to the very, very end of it would have worked, but not the way they were. So, but that's okay. All right. Now, I know that I'm going to be using these holes on the outside again. I tell you what I am going to do for this one. I'm going to go ahead and slide this guy in here ahead of time. And that way, I can go ahead and tighten him up. So I went ahead and just slid that zip tie in there because I already know that I'm going to put something right here. Okay. You're going to do 10-inch poofs. Now, you can either measure them to 10 inches, which is great to have on top of a board like this, your cutting mat, or I just do a 1, 2, 3, and typically by the time I finish counting, it's already at 10 inches. So, and then I just eyeball it from there. All right, so I'm going to pull it right here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we're going to put it right over here. Okay, and you can make the poofs bigger if you want to. It's just for this particular size, 16 inches, 10-inch poofs, that's enough. All right, and the same thing here, since I already know that I'm going to end up putting something here, I'm just going to go ahead and throw that zip tie in there, because that way I can go ahead and tighten this up. And y'all, if you're looking to get a hold of the flower boards, if you use my code in the ATL and you go to uniqueinthecreek.com, you can use that code to take 10% off at that store. So at Miss Lori's store, yes, 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 yes. All right, 1, 2, 3. And then again, if your poofs end up being a little bit bigger or you just need to adjust them, that's the great thing about putting these on here right now, is you can adjust them. Because like right now I'm looking at it and I'm thinking it's a little bit on the large side. So I'm going to try it again. 1, 2, 3. That's better. I probably counted, I probably pulled my hand too fast. So, you know, there we go. Yep. We just got back from vacation. I'm still a little bit tired, but I'm not doing terrible like I was yesterday. Yesterday I was just plain exhausted. I couldn't get a thing done around the house. I did get orders done because that had to get done, but I didn't do anything else. So, but yeah, but we had a blast over there. The Fort Walton was nice. The only thing about Fort Walton that drove me nuts is the fact that we had an issue with algae. So unfortunately, we were able to swim in there Thursday evening when we got there, and then Friday we were able to, but some of the algae was coming in, but it didn't bother us. And then Saturday when we woke up, the whole beach was just like green. The water was green. Yeah, I did not get in there. Everybody that I saw a few people get in there, but when they got out, they were covered with that slimy, $250, close to $300 worth of liquor in like a short period of time between. We had a few drinks. We had like a drink each on Thursday when we arrived there. And then, but most of that was Friday and Saturday, so that's pretty impressive, I guess. Sad part is you don't even really feel it, so I guess they do that on purpose. Hello, Miss Tanya. How are you today? There we go. But I'm loving this mesh. Absolutely loving it. Yeah. Here we go. Awesome. But yeah, vacation was a blast. We found tons and tons of broken sand dollars. I was hoping to find a bunch of seashells so I could make some flower centers with my seashells. That didn't happen. But we did find a bunch of shark teeth. So, Marilyn, hello. Carolyn, hello. So, I got each of my kids 2 shark teeth. And then my nieces who were with us, I was able to find them 2 shark teeth each. So, that was pretty cool. 1, 2, 3. Feels like that's a little big. That's okay. I'll tighten it up just a smidge, just a little smidgy. All right, and we're going to go right on in here onto the outside. See, this isn't complicated. It's not a complicated wreath. It's a fun wreath. I love working on Halloween, y'all. Halloween and Christmas, it's just fun. Christmas is fun because everything is just whimsical and colorful and metallic and full of glitter. And then Halloween's fun because I get to make some stuff that really scares the crap out of people. So, and that always tickles me to get a reaction from somebody. Hello, Miss Carla. So, but yeah, I was looking at this one. I've got a few others coming up along the way that I want to give a try. I'm going to wait for I know Craft Outlet is in the process of moving to a bigger and better place where they can even serve us with more mesh and more burlap. In the meantime, we all just have to be patient. So that kind of put my Chucky plans on hold for a little bit. And I did order from a different website, which, you know, almost 48 hours later and the order still hasn't processed. I'm not going to name that website, but yeah, I don't know. It's my first time purchasing anything from them. I guess I'm just used to how fast everything with Craft Outlet went, you know, like everything just like literally 24 hours later, bam, right out the door. And then 3 days later, 4 days later, right at my house. So, but that's okay. That's okay. I just had to, you know, that's going to hold Chucky off for right now. That's okay. Maybe that means I'll be able to build a even better Chucky. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right. That one may end up being a little short. I may lengthen that one just a smidge. All right, here we go. We're going to stick that in here. And this wreath, I mean, if you're not sitting here chit-chatting, you can get this method done real quick. It's not a hard one. Hello, Miss Wendy. I do too. When I was sitting here planning what I was going to do, I had an idea. I knew I was going to go with Jason. I knew I was going to go with Freddy. And then I started taking a look at excerpts, something like that, from the movie. And from there, kind of picked the mesh that I wanted. And then I started looking around and hunting for it. So, hello, New Jersey, woo woo. Yep, there's Tanya. Tamika, hello. All right. And I just kind of fluff these out a little bit. Sometimes they fluff out perfectly well. I don't have to worry about anything. Other times they need a little bit of help. I actually like the way this one is. I'm going to leave that one alone. So, here we go. Let's just come back over here as well. Outside's almost done. We're only going to do about 2 more on the inside. You don't even use all of the holes on there. So you're seeing all these holes. You're not going to use all these holes. While the board is semi-blank, let me go ahead and explain it to you. We're going to finish going around the outside right here with the 8 holes. Once we go to the next row, we are going to come in and use this one right here, okay? And then we're going to switch over and go here. But when we do this, we're not going straight to the next one. We're going to hop over, okay? So basically everywhere you've got these 8 on the outside, right in front is the next one that we are going to use, okay? And then after that, it gets a little off, but you're still going to skip and do every other one. I hope that makes sense. And here comes the rain. I love the rain, though. Sometimes. Wait. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That one may be a bit too poofy. It's okay. It got stuck on the inside of my hand right there. But again, that's one of those things. You can either recount. You can actually measure 1, 2, 3. There we go. Perfect. You can actually measure it, make sure that they're 10 inches by using your cutting mat as a guide. You can count, or you can just eyeball it, okay? And since you're not tightening them right away in the first place, if you need to loosen it up, you have that option to do so, okay? And again, the reason, those of you who are just tuning in, the reason I'm sliding this zip tie in right here is because I already know that I'm going to put something in this spot, okay? So I figure, hey, let's make it easy on myself, and let's just go ahead and slide it in there. There we go. I love this mesh too. All right, and then we're just going to straighten it out a little bit, and that's it. Has everybody been tuning in to Lori's evening, Unique in the Creek? Has everybody been tuning into their evening live that they've been doing at 8 o'clock, Lori and Dave? Because if you haven't, you've been missing out. Lori's giving away tickets to the Crafters Convention. So, and the only way to be able to do it is to be present, first of all, and then to have the code that they give out that night. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Here we go. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Although I like breezy too. When I picked up my youngest from school yesterday, I guess he got confused because I took him to Walmart. I don't know why that's confusing, but it is. And he was like, are we going back to the hotel? And I said, no, baby, we're back home. And he goes, no, I want to go back to the hotel. I don't want to go to the house. I'm like, I'm sorry. So he had a blast. So that little guy was just running like a wild little Indian up and down the beach when we got there Thursday evening. He looked like the ocean had just thrown him out or something like that. Hello, hello, Diane. How are you? All right, and we've got one more over here. Okay, so I'm gonna get another one ready. All right, because that's just gonna kind of tie us off over there. All right, otherwise you got that weird gap. And I'm not too worried about this because as we complete the rest of the wreath, this part right here is going to get tucked in anyway. Okay, so don't freak out about that. It's stuck over here. Hold up. 1, 2, 3. Here we go, and we're gonna go right in here. Not a big deal. I'm using 4-inch zip ties, so I can easily slide it on in there. Now the one thing, let me see if I can pull this forward. Hindsight 2020, I should have. You know what? Let me pull this one out. Since that's our connector area, I'm gonna put that here. And we're gonna tighten it here, and then I'll put the other zip tie through. Not a big deal. There we go. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and slide this guy on in. Right there. Okay, and I'm gonna tighten him up. Let me make sure, yep, I'm okay with that. And we're gonna tighten him up. There we go. Awesome sauce. Okay. Gosh, I really hope the rain does stop later today because I want to be able to take my kiddos outside, although I'm pretty sure that the backyard, that my 4-year-old is not going to want to go to the backyard to the playground after being stung by a wasp yesterday. So his first sting ever, poor little thing. And I saw it coming and there was nothing I could do about it, and that's the heartbreaking part. You see something coming and there's nothing you can do. He was in his little swing, and it's not a big boy swing, it's a little baby swing. So he's in his little swing, and I saw the wasp flying around him, but we always have wasps back there, and it's not a yellow jacket, it was one of those red paper wasps. And I saw the wasp flying around him, and I was like, well, maybe it'll just go away. But then the wasp hit his swing, and I was like, oh crap, now we're in trouble. And sure enough, the wasp started doing his erratic flying, and there was no way I could have been able to stop the swing, grab him, and get him out. As a matter of fact, I bet you if I would have grabbed him, the wasp probably would have stung him even more, just because then he would have been still. But he got stung twice, so that sucked. So, all right, so now we're going to move to the inside. He's okay, though, so we're good. He's okay. Hello, hello, Susan and Miss Shirley. Pat, hello, hello. All right, so we're going to move to the inside. So now, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and we are going to get over here. All right, perfect. I'm getting some more mesh out for myself. All right, here we go. All right, 1, 2, 3. And we're going to go to the inside right there. So let me get a zip tie in there. As a matter of fact, you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and stick all those in there right now. There we go. That way I'm not sitting here playing with it. Right here. Y'all, if for some reason you get disconnected, just giving you a heads up, because sometimes it's Facebook, sometimes not. The way the Mevo works is the Mevo keeps recording anyway, regardless of what happens. So when you go back to look at the replay, everything is there. It's not like pieces are missing. So just letting you know that ahead of time. That's all. All right, we're going to go in here. And we'll stick this one right in here. And I just kind of use my finger to guide it through the hole there. All right, let me pull a few more zip ties out. Right through here. So basically every other one, so you're not even using all of them. And in here, And then finally, Lori! Hi, sweetheart! Yay! How are you doing? I was telling everybody about your live that you do at 8 o'clock and that you've been giving away the Crafters Convention tickets. 3 more, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So tonight, Thursday. Wait, what's today, guys? Tuesday? Wait, no, today's Wednesday, isn't it? God, I don't even know anymore. I think today's Tuesday. I don't know. I can't remember anymore, y'all. I think today's Tuesday, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Oh gosh, I don't know. What day is it, everybody? That's what happens when you've been on vacation and then you're on break. So, Donita, we are making a Freddy Cougar wreath. So, and the deco mesh. I actually got this from my vendor, but you can find it. I think, butter nuggets. This is what I hate, y'all. Did y'all see this? Did y'all see this? Lori, this happened to you the other night. Look what they did. They cut the mesh right there and just spliced it and stuck it together on the roll. Ugh, I hate it when they do that. That's okay. I can work with it, but still that ticks me off. You spend a lot of money on it. Yeah. So, but you can find it at Craft Outlet and places like that. All right, so we're going to have to work with that over there in a second when we get to it. Ugh, it's Tuesday. Thank you, Donna. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can't keep up with it. So I'm on summer break right now, so I'm not thinking about like what day it is or anything else like that, y'all. Okay. All right, that's when you know you're enjoying it, when you can't even remember the day, or you drank too much, but I can guarantee you that that is not the case right now. So, it does, Wendy, because then you're like, oh my God, I can't think of what day it is. All right, so we are going to open this up as well. Okay. And by the time everything is on here, you're not going to even see anything through, so don't even sit here worrying about all that mess. Okay. All right, we're going to have to work with this spliced piece of mesh that they gave me. Drives me nuts. Ugh, hate it. Because what if it's right there in the middle of where I need to, and then I got to cut some off that I had planned on using. All right, I don't know if I'm going to put anything in here or not, so I'm just going to go ahead and tighten it up a decent amount. I did leave a tiny, tiny bit over here open. That way, if I need to slide one in, then I can slide another zip tie in there. But it is snug. It's not going to go anywhere, y'all. Okay, I'm not going to cut the zip tie off yet, though. 1, 2, 3. All right, and we're going to go right over here. It looks like I might have enough to get through the next hole. All right, right in here. Okay. Hate it when that happens, though. My Lord. Ugh. Talk about quality control. Could have been worse. Could have been a even more expensive mesh. Then I really hate it when it happens. You spend good money on it. So, all right. So we got that there. I think I got enough to get to the next one, and then we're gonna have to throw another zip tie in with it because I got to get the new roll, the other part of the roll that they cut off in there. 1, 2, 3. That may be a little big. Let's see. No, I think it'll work out good. Yep. I'm going to trim that off in just a second. Okay. I really hate that when that happens, though. Butter nuggets is all I have to say about it. Now, this one I am going to tighten because I've got to throw another zip tie in here, y'all. So, except for... Yeah, I did enjoy it, Michelle. We thoroughly enjoyed the vacation. I wish we could have stayed longer, but all good things must come to an end. It was quite an expensive resort in the first place, and we still want to take the kids to about another 2 places this year, so got to factor that into it. All right, so I'm going to cut this off because we can't do anything else with the rest of that itty-bitty little mesh. All right. Ugh, hate it. All right, is this glue gun off? Yeah. All right, so we're gonna have to get a new one started in there because of that. So let me feed it through again. Luckily, Lori, since I'm using 4-inch zip ties, I have plenty of room to get through. That's going to be an ongoing joke. All right. So, again, let me pull this over for those of you that are tuning in. All right, so here we go with our other piece of 21-inch mesh that got spliced. And I'm going to bring my 2 ends together. All right, there we go. Gather it all up. Make sure your 2 ends that you push together are at the bottom. And then we are going to get started again from where they messed us up. Okay, you can see how much coverage it is. That's why I'm like, I'm not too concerned. There we go. And I like to leave a good 2.5 inches or so when I'm doing this. And you're not going to have to worry about it because it's going to be hidden underneath all this mess anyway. All right, and this is already pretty tight. I'm going to tighten it up a little more. I'm not too concerned because I can slide a zip tie in there if I need to. So, because this is the start, I think I want to tie that sucker off. All right, let's keep going, y'all. Okay, we are all set again now. All right, and 1, 2, 3. Bring it on in. Right in there. I like to always put it in there on the inside. Gives it a nice little curve too. Okay, here we go. Hopefully they didn't screw us over anymore in the roll. But that happens from time to time. I'm going to open this guy up. There we go. Look at that. See, look, almost the inside of the whole thing is full. So we're getting there. We're almost there. I don't even know if I'm going to have to do the inside because I'm going to put the accessories on here, and that's going to kind of tell me how much more we actually have to go. I'm basically doing this by feel right now. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. And in we go. And as soon as I finish this up, I've got to do a patriotic wreath and finish that up, get that thing out the door today. So, and we're going to put that zip tie in here. Okay, open it up. I love this mesh. Color choice is good. I love it when everything just comes together and just starts singing songs together because everybody's happy. All right, almost done with the inside here. Make sure my 2 ends are together. Okay. And 1, 2, 3. And then I've got to Mod Podge a whole crap load of Santas today. So me and Santa Claus, we're going to have a good old time in just a little bit. So, and zip tie that in. Tighten it up. Don't need to tighten it up too much. Leave it just ever so slightly loose. Enough so that you can get another zip tie in there. So, all right, it's not going to go anywhere anyway. Here we go. Well, how many more do we have? Like 2, I think. All right, 1, 2, 3. That one's a little big. I'm going to shorten it just slightly. Stick that in there. Awesome. And tighten it up. By the way, y'all, for the kits, this kit is actually already live on in my Etsy shop, sparklesintheatl.etsy.com, I think. It's already in there, but it's got a coming soon sign on it just because I don't have a picture of it yet. We're not done yet. So it's already in there. And I added an option because some people just want the mesh. So I did add a 3rd option in there where it just says 2 rolls of mesh. That 2 rolls of mesh includes this roll of mesh and then the green one that we're going to be using in just a second. Whether or not you choose to use it, that's up to you, but that's on there. I also did the same thing for the Jason one as well. I went in there and added a 3rd option where you can just get the mesh if that's all that you want, if you have everything else already. So, or you can buy the mesh separately. I have it listed in the Wreath Kit section to purchase separately as well. So just a heads up on that part, okay? All right, here we go. Yep, we've got one more zippy tie. And one, come on. 1, 2, 3. Gets a little harder at this point because there's so much mesh now. It's a mesh of a thing. Here we go. Do you like the pun on that? My son would be like, no, Mom, I don't. And then my 4-year-old would just, I mean, 4-year-olds, that's just brutal honesty with them. So, okay, let's see what we're going to do here. We may not even need to do the middle. I'm probably going to do a little bit anyway. All right, so we've got this little gap back over here, but I'm thinking if we just move towards the inside section, I may end up doing about 3 or 4 more, y'all. Let me see here. Let me see. I'm going to see what direction I want to go into. But I could stop it right here, actually. 1, 2, 3. Let's see where we want this guy to go. We could go right here. I like that. All right, I am going to skip the next row of circles. I believe that's row 3. So I'm going to skip row 3, and I'm going to go over here to 4, and I know I'm going to put one here, probably one over here and one over there, and that's basically going to cover the rest of the center of the wreath, okay? Hey, 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 Miss Jan, how are you? Since I don't know exactly the direction we're going to go in yet, I am going to come over here and just go ahead and put one zip tie in, because I know it's going to go there, okay? 1, 2, 3. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I know it's going to go there. So let's go ahead and get that in there. Okay. And let's open it up. Okay, here we go. I want to pull it more. Just, this is why I left it that way, because now if you need to pull a little more out, you can. All right, there we go. Okay, all right, we are golden. Perfect. All right, now I'm going to tighten that one up, not all the way. I'm going to leave it to where I can put just a little bit through if I needed to. All right, then we're going to come over here. And I think, where do we want to go? Let's see here. About right there. This is where it was. I know we're going to skip one. So I'm thinking about, let's see here. Where did I put this one go? Right here. I'm thinking we're going to skip 2 now. Okay, so once you hit that, you've done row 1 on the outside, you've done row 2 on the outside, you skip row 3 and you go to row 4. And once you get to row 4, you're going to skip 2 spaces between every set of zip ties. Here we go, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's try to count that out for y'all so y'all would know how to do it. Here we go. And we're going to tighten that up in here. Almost done. Almost embellishment time. Grocery shopping. Sherry, hello, hello. Did you go grocery shopping for me too? That's on my to-do list. All right, there we go. All right, look at that. Love it. I think maybe one more, if that. You could even stop. All right, so we are here. So we're going to do 2, 2. I think I want to put one more in, and that is it. And it might be a little closer to our other one. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go right here. So that puts that one 2. I'm still going 2 spaces away, but because of that, the distance between these 2 sections, the start and the end on that row, is going, in row 4, is going to have one between the start and the end. 1, let's see here, pull that up. That's the thing about jute, it likes to pull. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And that's going to be it. They're right over there. All right. Got it, got it, got it. And you know what? You could even cut the 21" to do ruffles. You don't have to do it this way. Completely up to you. Now this one, I don't think I'm going to put anything in this one. This one's going to be the dead center. I'm going to tighten that one all the way, especially because I'm about to cut the roll. All right. So we are going to cut the roll. And I used a little over half of it. But again, you can get away with using exactly half and not the whole thing. So just a heads up on that. I used more than that, but you don't have to. All right, there we go. All right, we're going to put that in there. Let's put this to the side over there. Okay. All right, and then we're going to open this up some. There we go. All right. Get that one up. Okay. Okay. And honestly, I didn't even have to do that much. I could have easily stopped at exactly half a roll with no problem. So, but it gives it a little bit of extra coverage. This part right here is going to be covered up in the first place. So, all right, now, okay, let's take a look at it. Let me see where the top is. The top's right here. Because what's going to happen, let's see if I can't move y'all out a little bit. Bring it up just a teeny bit. All right. And give it a second for the camera to catch up. Down a little bit more. Okay. All right, I think we're good. All right, so I am looking at, let me reposition it. There's the top. This is the bottom right here. I'm not done with this part. We're still going to put the green on. I just want to look to see where everything is going to go. So, I know this part right here. We're going to cut this part off. There we go. Same thing over here. Perfect. Okay. All right. So, since this is, looking at it one more time, there we go. So I'm thinking something like this. Okay. Could do it that way. I got the other hand that we're going to end up having to stuff. I may be able to get away with it. Let me see. I may be able to get away with not stuffing it. We'll see. We'll see if I can or not. Okay, something along that nature. Where's my stool? I'm too short, y'all. I need to be able to see. There we go. Okay. I like that. I like that right there. That's exactly where I want it. Okay. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get this going. Is that better, y'all? Sherry? Is that good for you? All right, so the hat's going to go up here. This is going to go here. The reason I was positioning this, y'all, is because I'm trying to see exactly where I want my green bits to go. Here, 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 probably in there, here, and here. But this whole section underneath the hat, I can ignore. Okay. So, from here to here, I can go ahead and tighten these up and pull out those extra zip ties because we're not going to need them. That's what I was looking for, y'all. All right, that's good. Okay, I can tighten this one up here too as well and give that one a cut because we're not going to put anything in there, and we're going to tighten this one up. Well, let's leave that one there for now, okay? Everything else we're going to use. All right, and then right underneath here, let's see what we got here. on the inside. Here, here, and here. Let me see if there's anything that needs tightening. And I can go ahead and chop those off now. So that's basically what you want to do. You want to position it so you can tell where you're going to put things at, okay? I think everything else we can leave alone. All right, so now let's go ahead and get our green part on. Okay, I'm going to move that out of the way. We're going to need, let's see here. We're not going to do that one or that one, so we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're probably going to need about 9 or 10. I'm going to cut 9, okay? That's what we are going to do right now. All right, I'm going to move y'all here. All right, let's get a nice clean edge. Back up more, please. That's about as far back as it can go, Sherry. That's why I was trying to, because if I get you any more over to the side, you are going to be way behind the laptop over there. So, I don't know over here if we can, let me turn the lighting up more. There we go. All right, let's get a nice clean edge over here. All right. Which Mevo do I have? Tony, I have the Mevo Plus, whichever one's the latest one to come out. The only thing I'm still trying to figure out is trying to find a way to connect this, because the wall's like literally right there. So trying to find a spot to position the Mevo at. I'm almost wondering if there's some sort of like hook that I can put onto the cabinet right above me that you guys can't see over here. But that would be beneficial for me. That might work. I don't know. We'll have to see. All right, so I'm going to cut it at 10 inches. We're going to do 9 of them, okay? 1. There we go. And 2. There we go. Bring it over here to the 10-inch mark. And 3. I like this one. I love Halloween. 4. And 5. Okay. Got that. Oh, a little bit further past the 10. We go 6 and 7. So you're not going to use a lot more. You're not going to use a lot of the green. You'll actually have tons of the green left over. Depending on how you do the other roll of mesh, you could get 2 out of it. You don't have to fill it up as much as I did. I don't know what number we were on. We're going to cut 1 more. It's not like it's going far away. I'm throwing it in the chair behind us anyway, so so it's not like it's a big deal. Okay. All right. So looking over here at the top again. There it is. All right. So let's go ahead and get our mesh over here. Okay. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the ruffle with it. Okay, and since this is a good quality mesh in the first place, you're not going to have tons of fraying on the edge. Quite frankly, even if there was fraying, it's Halloween. So, you know, it just adds to the eeriness a little bit more. Hello, hello, Miss Snowman. Miss Lisa. Sherry was talking about the snowman. Okay, all right, so, I know what I want to do here. Hold up, wait a minute. Let me see here. Let me try this. Okay, let me do this. I'll just do this. I hear my son calling me. What? Okay, all I hear is a beep, 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 beep. I don't know what that beep, 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 beep is. I guess he's about to come tell me what a beep, beep, beep is. So, normally when I hear a beep, 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 I think of like cursing or something like that. But he's not cursing. I'm just hearing something. Oh, he's playing with the safe. I know what that kid's doing now. OMG. I know what he's doing. He's going to come in here and ask me to put Robux on his account. Mark my word. Hi, honey. What do you need? Make sure you have pants on or don't. No, sir. No, sir. You cannot come over here. Thank you. I thought so. Tell everybody what you want again. Robux. What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? All right, you're going to have to wait till I'm done, hun.
My chair.
You're going to have to wait till I'm done.
Okay, Mom.
All right, so in each of these places, I'm going to add in one of those green ones right there. I know, right, Sherry? I'm like, I knew it. As soon as I heard that beep, 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 I was like, what is that beeping? I know he's not cursing. What is he watching? And then I'm like, okay, that's not right. Wait a second. That's the safe in his room. So he thinks I don't know the code, but I do. But he just took out $10, wanted me to put Robux on his account. Ugh. Total waste of money, if you ask me. And yeah, my husband would say the same thing sometimes for stuff like I like go out and buy. I'm like, I really like this. And he's like, it's a total waste of money. So, you know, to each their own. All right. Hello, hello, Miss Karen. All right, we're going to put that in here. They are. I love little boys. I love my little boys, absolutely. All right. And then we're going to pull it up, okay, just like so. All right, we're going to get another one in here. And the reason I chose this green was because I was trying to incorporate Freddy's color scheme into it without having to go back and buy tons and tons of stuff. All right, I know I have that here. I don't think that's the head, is it? No. Where did the little thingies go for that? My brain is fried like a mushroom. Let's see here. There it is. Okay, well, maybe. All right, there. All right, we'll see. We may end up having to put one more in here, y'all. But we'll leave that one alone. We'll jump over here. There's a reason. I took it out, so I'm going to trust myself, right? That's what we should do. All right, here we go. Who else has just little boys? Who else has just little boys? I'm a boy mom, is what I like to tell everybody. So, I'm a boy mom. They do keep life interesting. Just like yesterday. Enrique picked up something outside, and I swear to God, it was a snake. And I'm like, oh my gosh, is that a snake? It was just a really large worm. One of the hugest worms I've seen in a while. Holy crap. All right, let me look at this because I think we pulled out this one and this one. I don't think we should have pulled this one out, though. I might put that one back in. I know for a fact over here that we need it. Up there it is. It is in there. I just didn't see it. It was hidden. The little zip tie. All right, so we're going to pull that over here. We're going to ruffle it up. There we go. And stick that right in there. Right on top of the zip tie that we put in towards the beginning because we knew we were going to put something there. We just didn't know what. There we go. Miss Karen. All right. Miss Lori, I'm going to be watching your live again later tonight, too. We had the beach theme last night. Okay. We should have one right here as well. There it is. It was hidden. Okay. One is 38 and the other, oh, I'm sorry, Sherry. I can't imagine that. Oh. Boys are the best, though. Sorry, girl moms. I know, for you gals, you think girls are the best. I totally get it. For me, I always think girls are just so catty. So I don't think I could handle having girls. I don't think I have the patience for girls. There we go. All right. Of course I say that, but I don't have girls, so, you know, whatever. All right. So, supposedly we left these blank right here. I don't know if we wanted to leave those blank or not. That's the top. Let me give this a shot over here because something tells me We should have put one more. Yep. I'm going to put one right in here, y'all. Because, it is in there. There it is. It's hiding on us again. I'm like, I swear I had that in there, but okay. It's one of those moments where you're like, you swear you did something, and then you're like, well, I guess I didn't do it, but sure enough, there it is. All right. Anybody else started packing away their summer craft stuff yet? Summer and spring? I'm getting ready to. So, and then I look around at some of the stuff that I bought, but I was so busy that I never got time to use it. And I'm like, well, I guess I'll use it next summer. Our boys easier to raise? Like I said, I don't know about girls. I just know from like nieces and stuff like that. And I'm just like, ah. But you know what? People could be saying the same thing about boys. They might be like, ah. So I don't mind some of these small fray parts right here because I think it adds to the look that we want. But some of these larger pieces, I'm just going to go ahead and snip off the larger ones that I see over here. And we're going to get rid of those big ones. There we go. Once I spray it, I won't have a problem anyway. Okay, and cut this off. All right. Right there. I gotta dry vac the floor again. The floor is a disaster area. Okay. All right, so we got that part done. Now, I know that's where the hat's going. So, we've got some more pieces we're gonna do in here. I know right here we can ignore, but I do know I think that I wanted to have like a piece here. Let's see here. Hat's going to go approximately there. Okay. Let's see here. This is going to be approximately here or so. I can't see good right now, so I told y'all I'm short. The table's taller than me. I need to be up on this thing right here. All right, let me look at this. There we go. Right there. So that's going to go there. I'll move it back in view in a second, y'all. I'm going to go right about here. All right, so that means this part's okay, but I do want one extra green right over there, and I might throw one right there. Okay. So right here, right in there. We want it right in there. And I don't know if I already stuck one in there or not. So I'm going to stick my zip tie in there, and then I'm going to go ahead and tighten up that other one. And we're going to cut the first one off, the end. You raised 3 boys, 1 granddaughter. Boys are easier. What is on your arm? I don't know. What's on my arm? Oh, are we talking about here? Oh, that's my 4-year-old attacking me with stamps. They're also on my neck and everything, too. Not as bad as the time that I was working on taxes and he used Sharpies to color my hair because he said he wanted to style my hair. And I said, okay, just because he was leaving me alone to get my taxes done. And then all of a sudden I get up to go, you know, husband comes home and he looks and he's like, what on earth did you do to your hair? I'm like, nothing. What? It was every color of the rainbow because he had a full Sharpie set. I thought he had crayons, so I didn't think it was a big deal. Y'all, let me tell you something. Sharpie is worse than permanent hair color. It just does not fade or come out of your hair. I could tell you that much right now. Oh my goodness. All right. I think I wore that in my hair till it was time to get it colored again, which was about 6 weeks. I remember my principal saying, you know, when I had planned on getting my hair done again, and I said, not till it's time to color. And he was like, okay, all right, just wondering. I said, okay. All right, I'm going to throw in maybe one other one. I don't know. I don't think we actually need another one, but we'll see. Let's see here. We'll check it out again. I'm going to bring y'all up just a smidge, if I can. If I can figure it out. There we go. All right. I'll lift you guys up. There we go. Okay. All right. So, let's take a look-see. Hat's going to go here. All right, this sign's going to go roundabout-ish here. Okay, right about there. So we got the little green poking out there. I actually think we are good. I don't think we need to do anything else to it. I'm going to get that big hat out of your way in a second. Don't worry, y'all. I know all y'all can see is a big giant hat. All right, and I'm probably going to like reposition it in a minute. Okay. All righty, we are set to go. Let me go ahead and add the little part right up here. So I cut a little extra of this green stuff, which is fine because I'll use it for another wreath. Not a big deal. We're going to go ahead and put this on here. I'm up on my stool because I can't see anything, y'all. All right. And we're going to tie it. I usually like to go up about 2.5 to 3 inches. Awesome sauce, got that. So y'all can kind of see here the way that I did it. I used all the outer edges here, okay? Then I skipped into right on the inside row, and right in front of each of those ones, I used that one. I skipped the 3rd row completely, and you can see the number 3 there, so I skipped that one completely. I went to the 4th row and basically did every other one. Now this is my start, skip 2, put 1 in, skip 2, put 1 in, start, end. The start and the end are only 1 apart. So just FYI on there. I didn't need to use anything here because of the fact that the hat is covering it, okay? And it already has some pretty good coverage. I'm going to go over here. Let me see if this will work better for y'all. I'm going to try to go over here to the side, okay? Now, I already put, I hope this works the way I want it. I might throw a little bit. I don't want to put hot glue. Sometimes when I put these cable ties on, first of all, yes, the cable tie's on there, but I also used E6000. The E6000's only been on here for a couple of hours, so I'm going to be very careful when I put his hat on. If it's a light sign, or if it's something made out of foam, or if it's something made out of delicate plastic, I will not use hot glue. I only put the E6000 and I try to let it sit as long as possible. This hasn't been sitting that long, but I think it's going to be okay right now. I'm not going to manhandle it. But typically I'd let it sit for 24 hours. If it's a heavier sign, then I would put E6000 on it and put it on there to dry, but then I'd also go around the edges with hot glue. But again, this feels like it, I mean, it's nice. It has a suede finish to the hat, but it does feel like underneath this suede could be foam. So I do not want to take a chance and have the hat melt on me. No, I'm like this sign here. I'll show you the sign in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and put the hat on first. Well, here, I can show you the sign. This is the sign that I'm using, the Elm Street sign. So, and this one's made out of a durable plastic, but obviously those of you who saw that I could cut on it earlier because I was trying to even it out a little bit more. So with that being said, I would not put hot glue on this because I bet you the hot glue on here is just going to make it bubble up. I did put E6000 and I did put the cable ties on here. So we're going to use that. There's other signs out there. This came from Amazon. And again, that can get pricey sometimes when you're talking about it and you're talking about different decorations. Now, if I had a client who requested a specific sign or something like that and insisted on having it, then yeah, I'd get a more, you know, something more. But those Elm Street signs can easily go up to 25 bucks, easily. All right, so my original thought was hat here, sign about right here. So I'm going to reposition him because I know that the top is right here. I kind of want this part showing through. Let's see here. I like that right there. And I like the fact of it going at an angle. Everybody's got a different preference. If you notice, I always like to do things on my left. I don't know if anybody's noticed that, but that's me. So I think I would like to have it angled up a little more. So maybe do it right there. Okay, I'm happy. I wish I could put like spray paint dots right here. Okay, let's do the hat first. And I've got, let me see where the sign pieces are. Here and here. Okay. Do I want to use a zip tie? I think I'm going to use a zip tie for this one, y'all. Unless I didn't bring them up here. I didn't bring them up here, so guess what? We're not going to use a zip tie. I would use a zip tie, an 8-inch zip tie to hold these on here, so just let you know on that part. The other thing I can do, because I really don't want to use wire, let me see what I've got over here. Let's see here, because I've got pipe cleaners too. I think I can get the pipe cleaners through the holes. So let's go ahead. And then it kind of matches in. If I had a different green, I would go that route. But I think we're going to be A-okay. I think if I go sideways. Okay. Because I really wanted it to be about 8 inches or so. Okay. Let's go that route. Alright. Let's see. We got a zip tie right here. So guess what? It's going to work over here because the zip tie's right there. Alright. I was going to feed it through the cable ties because I'm used to doing that first. But then when I started looking at it, I was like, well, crap. I got to make sure that I get it in the zip tie. So, but 8-inch ones would work. Aw, thank you, Karen. I appreciate it. 8-inch ones would work. And guys, don't forget you can use code in the ATL. If you go to uniqueinthecreek.com and you can order your flower boards and inserts and all that other good junk from there. Got some t-shirts up there too. I've been eyeballing those shirts. Let's go in here. I don't want to put it on too tight, y'all. Alright. There we go, right there. Give it a little twist. I'm not going to cut these off yet. I'm just going to tuck them in. So, that's all I'm doing right now. Alright, same thing over here. Okay, so I'm going to come up here, twist this around to this side. And I've got this right here. So let's go ahead and put it through. I already made this one pretty darn tight though. I can tell you that much right now. I think I can get it through there though. This is one of the ones I tightened it down, not thinking on that. But like anything, you can get it in there. Just put a little bit of elbow grease on it. I see it. There we go. Use this guy to pull them up. Got it. See? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Just have to put a little bit of effort into it. I'm going to slide it through the cable tie, like so. Alright. And then I'm going to tighten him up. There we go. I'm actually probably going to loosen the hat up a little bit, but just so that I can show y'all, I'll leave it the way it is. Actually, I may even go back in here and put a little bit of green piece to it. So, I think I'm going to add a little green up there. So, alright, hat's on there. Make sure I'm still looking at the right side of the wreath. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to add a little bit of green up there, y'all. Alright, I do like where this is, though, so I'm happy with that. Alright, so let's add a zip tie here as well. And it feels like it's right here and here. I'm going to go ahead and feed it through the zip tie. I'm not moving the sign yet because I just want to, let me just go ahead and lay the pieces where I want them. Alright, there. Now we can move the sign off. Alright. And come back over here. Alright, and I'm going to open this up. Okay, and this was one of the ones that we thought we weren't going to put anything else in. And then here Isabel comes and says, I'm going to go ahead and put the hat through here and the sign through here. Ugh. Okay. let's see here. If I have to get out my other wire, I will. I just really had my heart set on using that. There it is. There it comes. You just have to put a little bit of elbow grease into it. We crafters have strong hands. Hi, Charlene. How are you? We are making a Freddy wreath today. All right, so we had it here. I think I messed up on that one because I pulled it out. All right, so right about here. Okay. We gonna work it out, no worries. All right, so we had it here and here. There's the cable tie, which falls about right here. So let me see what's over here that I can use. I actually see a set of 2 holes, y'all. So I think I'm gonna thread the pipe cleaner through these 2 empty holes because I think it's gonna work. Otherwise the sign's gonna get, if I put it over here in the original zip tie, it's gonna get pulled down too much, okay? So we don't want that. All right, so I think that's gonna work. Let's find out. Let's find out, shall we? All right, we're gonna go about right here. Like I said, I'm gonna loosen that hat up a little bit later. So, all right. I'm gonna pull that through here, bring that up. All right, and pull it down a little bit. All right, I think I got it as the right tightness that I want. And so all I'm doing now that I know you can't see from back here is basically I am twisting the pipe cleaners. And then all I'm going to do is just tuck the pipe cleaners up to the top instead of cutting them off. Okay? So, all right, now let's get to the other side over here, and let's see if I was right in my assumption or not. I'm going to do the same thing. I think it's going to work out just fine. This one is kind of hard for even me to see. All right. All right, let's come on up here. A little tricky even for me to see through there. There we go. We're through the cable tie. Okay, got it. I think I made a good decision in where I want it. Now where's the other part of the pipe cleaner? There it is. I feel it. I feel you. I think. Don't I? Where is it? Y'all, there it is. I was about to say I'm as blind as a frickin' bat. Here we go. Thank you, y'all. If you're loving it, make sure you put some likes, some shares. Let's share Freddy around. You know, Freddy has a lot of love. He's got a lot of love, and he really just wants to spread his love all around with everybody. So, all right. Woo! Lord have mercy. We did it, though. All right, so then I'm just going to kind of move some stuff around here. All right. Okay. I'm digging that one better. Okay. All right. Because that's about the top right there. I want this one to go down just a teeny tiny bit more. If I can. We shall see. Okay, there we go. I think I did it. Okay. All right. So, we are almost finished here. I do want to go in that little section, even though nobody else can see it, is going to bother me because I am going to put this wreath up for sale afterwards. So, it's just my personal thing, knowing that this should have been here is going to bother the heck out of me. All right, let's get that thing through. I want to add one more green section up there. That's one of those things, if you know that it's there, it drives people nuts. There we go. Last greeny thingy. We're going to add it in right in here. I got to be careful though, because the E6000 has not finished drying yet. So with that being said, I got to keep that in mind. All right. That's the great thing though, just because you see something, like you can just easily go in and fix it with a zip tie and just put it on there. No biggie. You don't have to sit here taking your wreath apart or anything else like that. Okay. And there we go. All right, that's gonna make me happy now. All right, that made me happy. Now I'm happy. All right. He's looking good already, isn't he, y'all? Look at that. And he is not even finished yet. So I got a glove. So he is almost done. If you were to get the kit, with the board, what it comes with is the 2 rolls of mesh. This one, the green one, the hat comes with it, the sign comes with it, and I already have the cable ties on the hat and on the sign for you. Okay, pipe cleaners seem to work pretty well. I actually like those better than the zip ties, but zip ties work too. So that comes with it too. So, and then you get the flower board. The other thing, now this part doesn't come with it, but I had a vision inside my head of how I wanted these to look. So this part that I'm doing would be extra in addition to it, but if you really wanted it that way, I could easily make you a custom order with no problem and add it in there. All right, y'all, help me out. Where's the frickin' thumb? Why did they? Oh, well, duh, Isabel. Okay, you need a thumb because it's supposed to be a Halloween decoration. All right. So we are going to, in a second, I want to glue these fingers in here. What do y'all think of him so far? I like it. I like it with the green. All right, and we're going to put this in here too. Okay. So we got that going on. I still want to use my little red rose. I don't know why I feel that Freddy should have a little red rose, but I just feel that Freddy should have a rose. Michelle, I know. I love the color combination too. All right, so let's see if this thing's ready to go or not. It looks like more rain's coming outside, y'all. That's going to drive me nuts. While I'm sitting here waiting for this, let me see how I want to use this rose. I'm thinking like right up here. All right, so if this is the top, looking at it right here, then let's see. If that's the top, then I'm thinking, and this hand is going to go right down here, about like so. I'm thinking, just trying to lay it down. I really like those leaves. Don't y'all like those leaves? Look at that. I like the little color on it, the sheen on here. I really want the rose. I'm just kind of sticking it in here to kind of see where on earth I would even freaking want it. I may want to move these further up because you're not going to see it. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that right now. We're going to cut this off. All right, because these leaves actually need to move further up the rose or you're not going to even see it in the first place. So, and it's going to hang out about like so. Let me see here. I'm thinking, yeah, something like that. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea inside my head as I'm talking to myself. Y'all ever do that where you talk inside your head and then you answer yourself inside it too? There we go. Got it. See? Just wiggle it back and forth a little bit. Or you can get one of those nice fancy schmancy little cutters. This one came off too, which I'm not concerned about, y'all, because as soon as I figure out where on earth I want this rose to go, I'm actually going to take the zip ties and I'm going to zip tie these right back on here and just hide it in there. So, let me see here. Tony, let's see. Is there any way you can put the rose? Ooh, under the hand. Ooh, Tony, that's a good idea. Let me try it. Let me try it. Because I know I want the hand right here. I got that much. Let's give it a shot and see what happens. I don't want to cover the Elm Street sign, though. I could end up putting it like that. It looks funny. The rose looks funny down there, though. I like that idea, though. I love that idea. Because it's like he's holding it. The only thing is then it covers up part of the sign. And I'm really dead set on having his hand right here. I bet you if I move the location of the hand, it would work. But this is where I want my hand. And I'm just kind of look right now how I even want it before I get anything down. Think about something. I think I about got it. Okay. So the leaves aren't going to pop out as much as I thought they would. But that's okay. Not a big deal. Where can you get the kit? If you go to my Etsy shop, sparklesintheatl.etsy.com, and you click on Wreath Kits on the left-hand side, you can go through there and you can look at all the different kits. This one is on there. It doesn't have a picture yet because I'm not done, but it does have a coming soon on it. All right, let's see. I'm going to pull the mesh back. Honestly, guys, I think the rose is going to stay without it even needing to be put in, but that's okay. I'll put it in anyway. All right. I'm basically feeling my way through in the back, y'all. Because now that the sign's on, which I would have put the sign on anyway, but what I could have done, there we go. So I'm basically putting my hands through here, feeling where I want it to go. All right. I actually like that right there. Okay. And I think I'm going to put so I'm going to zip tie that sucker down in just a second. So that's not a big deal. I've got some extra holes back here, y'all. So I'm just going to feed something through there and then zip tie him down. Let me feel where this is. All right. Let me get down to a hole. Okay. There's a hole. Got it. That's it. Got the hole. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, that's why I'm like, all you have to do is kind of feel around. So basically, I found a set of holes underneath here, y'all. And one of the sets of holes, one of the many sets of holes that we did not use. And I'm basically gonna feed it through there. There we go. And not everybody has to use a rose. I'm just obsessed with it. There we go. I don't have the rose with the kit, so I do have to say that part. The kit comes with the rolls of mesh. And the rolls of mesh, the sign, the hat. You've got the ties, you've got the flower board. I know some of y'all already have a flower board, so I did keep that into consideration on there so you guys can go take a look. There we go. Got it. Ha-ha! Bada bing, bada boom. Took a little bit. Got it. All right, now I'm straighten all this back out again. All right. Woohoo! I knew I'd get it, y'all. A determined woman. Okay. There we go. Just like so. Perfect. And he's not going anywhere, y'all. That rose is stuck in there. So, okay. Kind of just wired him down the same way that I did when I do floral wreaths. I try not to use that much glue when I'm making a floral wreath. So everything I do is pretty much wired into place. There we go. Pull that out. Okay, here we go. Hello, hello, Dolores. I know, Tony, right? Like, I wasn't sure, but I'm like, I really like the rose. It's kind of one of those things. I fell in love with the rose when I saw the rose. All right. I do want to put these little guys on in a second, but let's go ahead and get this hand taken care of so we can get him on. You guys can see, I got the hand as an extra. I think I got it on Amazon. The hand was $12. So, and it was just because I wanted a little bit something extra. This extra hand is not included in the kit though. I'm just letting you guys know. You got the 2 rolls of mesh, you got the sign, you got the hat in the kit, the flower board. But this little guy right here, I mean, if you really want it, I can set it up as a custom order and get a hold of it for you. All right. These little suckers are not staying in here. And since I'm insistent on using him, we need to make sure those little suckers don't come out. I bet you somebody's like, oh no, she's ruining a perfectly good Halloween prop. Well, now it's a prop on a door. All right. I just know that they weren't staying in there, and that was causing me to be upset. And we do not want Sparkles upset. There we go. And last one. Done. Okie dokie, artichoke. Okay, I'm going to give that just a second, a few extra little pushes. Make sure it's into place. You know what? While I'm sitting here hot gluing everything and going hot glue nuts, let's just go ahead and throw an extra 2 dots on there. There. Ow! Son of a gun. Awesome sauce. Okay. Might not even need to put anything on there. Let's see. All right. Pulling my stool back. My little short self. Okay. Here we go. All right. I'm insistent on the Hans. Okay. So, I'm picturing like so. Gotta figure out a way to get the hands on there though. There, like that. That's what I want. Okay. Now, how are we gonna stick you on there? Okay, I figured out how to stick it on there. I'm gonna have to put little dabs of hot glue on these, on certain parts of this though. And then this part can easily get tucked under. So I'm not too concerned about that. Okay, all right, so if this is working the way I think it's gonna work inside my head. There we go. Let's pull that over. Alrighty, let's get a little teeny tiny little hole over here. And pull him back up again. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Alright. I guess I am going to have to glue it on there. I was hoping to stay away from that, but you know what, y'all? I think that's going to have to be the best way because I don't have a thing under here. I can do that part though. Yeah, I can. We can do that right through here. Alright, so let me feel for a hole or something in here that I can use because I've got 2 different things going on here. Alright, what have we got in here? Oh, I see a hole. By golly, we have a hole. Alright, and I'm not using the zip tie on this one. I can. I'm just going to use this. There. Alright, then I think what I'm going to do, y'all, is I'm going to take this and I'm going to see if this is going to work the way I want it to. And then I'm going to look on here and see what everybody else has a suggestion of how we're going to stick this sucker on here. I think this will work though, so let's see. No guarantees, nothing's ever a guarantee. I know I'm pulling it back. Okay. There. About right there. I think that's good, y'all. Right there. Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to put ever so little bit of hot glue on here in a second. Okay. All right. Let me do that. I like that. Yes. Say the name of your Etsy shop a little slower. Yes, ma'am. Your wish is my command. Sparkles, N-I-N, the ATL, as in Atlanta ATL. I know, original, right? .etsy.com. Okay, I need my stool again, y'all. Short people problems. All right. And I'm thinking, you're right, I don't want to cover it up too much. I'm thinking right about here is good. I'm fiddling with it. What do y'all think? Let me turn it around. Before I start putting everything into place, what do you guys think about that? It goes a little bit, but you don't hide the sign on there. You can still see Elm Street on there. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to end up doing. So basically, it would look like that. Yeah? That looks scary? Well, luckily Isabel didn't cut her hand on live stream. I started a live stream once, y'all, and I ended up cutting myself, so I had to stop it. And it wasn't an announced live stream. It was just a random, I decided to go live. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to put teeny tiny little dots of glue on here and to kind of hold it into place, okay? All right, so let's see what we're looking at here, because I really like where we are right now. So, okay. So right around, and you got to be careful with this, y'all, because like I told you about this plastic, right around there. Okay, right around here, and hopefully this works like it does inside my head. All right. Okay. We'll see. If it doesn't work exactly the way, I'll figure out another way to do it. No biggie. I was just trying to do it where I wouldn't have to have. So I think I've got it. All right. The key is to pull the key is to pull that stuff down. The costume. So I'm going to pull the costume in and attach it on there. We'll hold that on there for a second. Because I think that if we do the glove, E6000, yeah, I'm probably going to go back there and do it. That one requires that I just have to, I'll do that one off screen because I'm going to have to let it sit for 24 hours. So I at least wanted to get this part done first. So, all right, let me come in here. We're going to do the same thing. Okay. Let me get this glove down. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Actually, I think I got another idea on here too. I think I got something else too that we can do. All right, so I want it about right there, right? Okay. Oh, Lord have mercy. I told you, give me a second. I'll figure it out. I think we're good. There we go. All right. I think that's enough to have it stay put. Okay, I hope. All right, we're going to find out, aren't we? Aren't we, y'all? Okay. Here we go. All right, let's see. I don't think he's going anywhere. I am going to go back behind it and do E6000 though, just like we just mentioned. But for right now, just to be able to show y'all, son of a gun, it gonna work. So, not a big deal. All right, I think we are done, y'all. Let's take a look. I'm going to lift him up in a second. Here we go. I think this is about dry. Is it? Nope. There. I'm going to hold that on there. Okay. I am probably going to go back and do some E6000. But for the time being, this will do the trick. So, not a big deal. All right. I think it'll hold in place at least for now. And then I'll cover it with E6000. All right, let's see here. So we've got, let me see if I can pull these in here somehow. There we go. And I'll glue these down in a little bit as well. And get that in there. And then that is about it. I'm loving it. Woohoo! All right, y'all. He is here to steal your heart in the most romantic of ways. All right. I'm going to glue these, get these wired down in a little bit. But for right now, it serves its purpose to be able to show you guys, because I really like the leaves and I really want to use them. All right, come on. There we go. So, love it. Leaves were a good idea. So I'm going to pull these down into place in just a little bit. But for right now, so you can see, here's what we're looking at. All right. So we've got our handsome little guy ready to take you on the date of your life. How do you like them apples? He's even got you a rose for your date. Oh my gosh, what a gentleman. He is ready to steal some hearts. I'm going to hold him up for you guys because I think there's enough on there. I'm going to come back with E6000. So I'm going to let you guys know now, if you choose to do some additional stuff here, you can put the hot glue, that's fine. But then what I would do is I would come back with some E6000. But know when you do that, you're going to have to let it stay put for a good 24 hours. Okay, so just FYI on that part. All right, I'm going to hold him up. If you get motion sickness, close your eyes for about 10 seconds. Hi, there's a person on the back of the screen. Okay, and let's hold him up. And let's hope everything stays in place. Because it has not dried yet. So, I'll give him a little extra support just in case. All right, I'm going to be looking off screen because I'm trying to see. There we go. What do you guys think? Is he handsome? Isn't it gorgeous? His cute little hat, ready to take you on a date. There we go. Oh my gosh. So we've got the little blood cover thing. He's got a rose up there. I like the leaves. I'm going to move them around a little bit more. But he is finished. Our Freddy Cougar wreath is done. Again, if you're looking for the kits, they are in my Etsy shop. If you just want the mesh, you can buy just the mesh as well as an option. And I did the same thing with the Jason wreaths too. I changed it to where you can buy just the mesh if that's all that you need. Especially right now because I know it's hard to get a hold of it. Oh my gosh. And the sign is awesome. I'm loving it. So I am going to go back with E6000. But I love it. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. These are 21-inch rolls, and we just did a regular poof all the way around. And then for the little splashes of green, we cut them into 10-inch sections, and then we just ruffled our way up to the top. And again, if you get the kit, the mounts will already be on the back of the sign. The mounts will already be on the hat. You'll have to get yourself a rose. You'll have to get yourself a hand. If you really want me to get you the rose and the hand, I can do that. But you're going to have to put a custom order because those two parts aren't available on there. So, and if you have any questions, let me know. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. Remember, in the ATL, if you go to uniqueinthecreek.com, you can take 10% off of your purchase there. You've got flower boards on there, character boards on there. You have hundreds of different digital images to choose from. You can even get yourself some t-shirts on there as well. And then, yeah, the kits are available in my shop, sparklesintheatl.etsy.com. I hope you guys have a great, great evening, great day. Lori, I can't wait to tune in tonight, 8 p.m. Those of you who just came on, uniqueinthecreek.com, Unique in the Creek, Lori and Dave are going to do a live at 8 o'clock tonight. And it will be for, you'll get to see the live on there, but then whoever's in attendance at the end, you'll have a special code you have to put in. And then you stand a chance of winning one of the online crafters conventions so that you can go see that on there. What is E6000? E6000 is it's just a special outdoor glue. I'm trying to see if I had some right on me right here, but I think I took it downstairs. But you can get it at Walmart, you can get it at Home Depot, Ace Hardware. It's more durable. It's waterproof, water resistant, and it's stronger. So I like to use it in combination with hot glue. If it's a lightweight item, then I can just get away with using E6000. If it's a heavier item, like a heavy sign, then you're going to want to put the E6000 on the back of the cable tie, stick it on there, hold it for a good 30 seconds or a minute, put hot glue around it, and then you got to let it sit for like 24 hours, okay? So like once I put this on here, the E6000, I can't move it for 24 hours, okay? So, all right, babies, I am going to head out. It is pouring down rain, so I'm not going to do anything but work on more wreaths. And I do have more videos coming up for you guys next week. So, all right, you guys have a great day. Love y'all. Take care. Mwah. Everybody else stay dry because it is pouring down rain like cats and dogs outside, and I need a drink. Bye.